Hi, and welcome to my Sears here in McDonough, Georgia. I am the store manager, Ashley Swords, and today I am actually going to be talking to you about our most valuable laundry asset, which is the front load washer. Go over a couple of discovery questions that I feel are the very best at breaking into a customer and pulling in and making sure that you're going ahead and going straight into the right fit for them. We also are going to go over why this is right here, the blackberry or the whiteberry set, is the very best option, of course, in going through in our wonderful double down redemption day and weekend with our free pedestal option. So if you see, we are actually with the blackberry set going to have them for $11.99 each with that Sears card. The whiteberry is $10.99 each, and you get that added value with the free pedestals, which is terrific when you're talking about a front load for the added value, for the stability. The additional option over here where you actually have more storage space, of course. And then also going into the fact of how much of a easier fit it is for many people on helping with that back straightening. So the three best discovery questions I have found for fit and feature going into a larger capacity, such as this 4.3 cubic with the 41100, 81100 and the blackberry, is actually going through and asking how many people are in the family. This delves into how many loads of laundry are they typically doing. An average size family is 4+ people, and that usually indicates that you're going to be doing around 7 to 10 loads of laundry at minimum a week. This also will break into asking a couple of other delving questions, asking such as, do you find yourself having difficulties with stains and pre-treating? You know, going through the vicious cycle of maybe even getting items and those stains just aren't coming out. The other one would be things like bulky items, bedding products that you need to send to your laundromat or even go to the dry cleaning because you don't have the capabilities of properly washing and drying them. Those three options right there, they actually bring me into going into a 4.3 because with that, you would want, a larger bedding. So if someone has a king-size mattress and they're going to have a king-size bedspread, or even just a larger family to reduce the cumbersome loads that you're going to be enduring, is going into a 4.3 cubic capacity or a 4.0 even. So why would I choose this 4.3? Well, it's a great buy. So you're getting the free pedestals this weekend, and even without, it's the largest capacity that we offer in the Kenmore Elite, and it's a great option for most people because it is still usually a standard size. So you can fit it in your regular laundry room. This option in particular is really great because, like most, I am not a standard setup. So I don't have my washer on the left and my dryer on the right, which would mean I couldn't do a regular front load. So when you have this option right here, going into a unit where you do have a reversible washer door, where from the actual warehouse we can go ahead and code it and have this right-hand door over here. So then your washer can now be justified to the right-hand side and your dryer on the left. Asking this delving question of how are you set up? Are you electric or gas? Just those little quick features right there, that throws us right into this great option. Another benefit, of course, because it is a larger capacity, it's that 4.3 cubic capacity. It will fit a king-size overstuffed comforter. It also offers steam. And within this steam unit, within the washer and the dryer, instead of having the pod where you have the water fill here, you do have a connection. So with that connection, even if your washer winds up being on the right-hand side and your dryer on the left, you don't have any problems here. This option does have the steam refresh. So if you have stains that are often a problem with getting into the pre-treating, you can't quite get it out, going through your soaking cycles, or you even find just in your regular agitator or high efficient top load, it's just not coming clean. This is an awesome feature. Having the steam, it's actually going to help with reducing wrinkles. It sanitizes. It also will increase just that penetration of lifting those stains. So being able to do this, and you can actually add it on this feature, this washer is awesome because you can go ahead and add your steam feature into a lot of your other cycles. You have a lot of customized capabilities, and of course with this nice flush screen, this is a great attribute for a lot of people because it is full touch. Now with that protection agreement, of course, and going into your actual, your value at a glance sheets and being able to drill down what we do with our preventative maintenance, you can really show the value of how something that gets to such a high spin speed and can really minimize and reduce a lot of your drying over here, it saves you money. Front loads are the best option. We all know this. Trying to get over the obstacles of the large size they are, or even the price point, for a lot of people winds up being the biggest obstacle. But this option right here, with our great promotion of having a $500 free savings with your pedestals over here, being able to get to such a high spin speed, this winds up being a slam dunk with your Sears card. Sometimes I do get the occasional, Ashley, I'm not sure that, even though I love this unit, it's a Kenmore Elite, beautiful purple color, maybe my husband doesn't like this color, or maybe I can't quite, get through to them that this is going to be the best value. Maybe we need to step down in price point just a bit and not lose too many features. Well, of course, this is the Kenmore Elite, so this is our best, but we do have a better option on our good, better, best. So let's move on over. We can actually go to the 4.0 capacity with our Kenmore. So when we go over to our customer, of course, and we're transitioning, we're losing just a couple of features, but let's talk about that. So with our savings, of course, through this weekend and even going into our buy more, save more, this unit is, of course, going to have the additional 10% with the buy more, save more. It's got the 15% with the Sears card. So right now it's a great value at $8.99 each. Now, you do have to, of course, pay for the pedestals, which are $249. But what kind of cycles are we actually reducing? So we go from 4.3 down to a 4.0. That winds up being between 4 to 5 items at a time. For a lot of customers where the capacity is a huge thing, we already wind up going back into a better savings over here. But this is only 2 different cycles, which is not as big of a deal to a lot of people because we do still have a steam refresh. So we can put steam, we can take care of all of those added benefits of being able to go through our different cycles. We can do a full sanitize. We can even do those kids wear. So when you are taking care of children and you're making sure that we're getting their clothes clean and you have allergies, this is a great option, and that is another reason why steam is a wonderful attribute. Going into the dryer, of course, you are going into a very large drop. So you go from an 8.0 cubic foot to a 7.3, which is where you have the biggest problem here. So you have no longer a Y connector, so they're no longer connected together. Instead, you do have the steam pod. For a lot of people, this is not a big deal breaker. But when you add in the value of not having to add in water, you're saving time. Of course, you do have delay features. It still has the same steam refresh, but then you couple that with your capacity. A lot of times we're able to move back up into this unit when we do have that free pedestal option. Now, something that I do like to tell a lot of customers who maybe they don't want white, maybe they don't want blackberry. They love this silver. We have another option, which we all know 50% of our products are sold or not even floored. We have this in a 4.3. It actually has a higher RPM. It actually has a couple more sanitized features on here, and it winds up being a really great value versus the 4.3 that we have with the reversible doors. So if this right here is your setup, you've got your washer on the left, your dryer on the right, having a reverse washer door is not a big deal breaker. Pedestals is maybe not an option that they really have. Maybe they don't have the room for it, or maybe they just don't like that. And even having your pod right here, maybe that's a better feature for them. I'm telling you, that 4.3 is an awesome unit. It's got a tumble action for that agitator. It's a really great unit. And of course, it's on sale. So you get to take that additional 15% this weekend. It winds up being $100 more than this unit. It's right in the same ballpark as you are with your buy more, save more. So either way, either unit is actually a great option for your customer, whether they want to go with the free pedestal option. With your Sears card, you get that $500 savings, or even just saving the 15%, and just needing the 4.0 and the 7.3. So I hope you have a great weekend. I hope that this actually helps you out a lot. Make sure that you go through those delving questions and really getting the best fit and feature, and also reiterating to your customer the best feature benefit for them as well. Again, my name is Ashley Swords. I'm the store manager for that McDonough Sears Home Appliance showroom, and I wish you all the best and have a great weekend.